Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Malix Talks. Now, the subject for today is Attack on Titan. I mean, I've gotten into this very recently. I didn't think I would like it actually. I heard a lot of hype around it, and usually when I hear a lot of hype around an anime, I don't like it. I don't. There was a lot of hype around One Piece, and I despised it. Yes, that's right. You heard it first. I despise One Piece. I don't like it. I'll say that right now. But I'm gonna, like normal, I'm gonna give some good things and a bad thing or two, in my personal opinion, about Attack on Titan from what I watched because I binge watched it. All right, so I'm just gonna jump right in because I'm gonna start trying to make these quicker, trying to get my thoughts out there faster, more fluently, and not try to get sidetracked. Now, to start off, I really liked the idea behind it. I liked the idea that there were these huge creatures that would attack people and eat them, and that it wasn't just something really easy to kill, and that there was a lot of death in the series. It's not one of those happy animes, it's not one of those. I liked the idea that they had going, alright? I really did. But there was some flaws behind it. Like when they were training, I would like to have seen a little bit more of the training, but the time skip, very reminiscent of other animes, and I never liked the time skip that massively. I mean, it was like a year or so went by, or 2 years. I think it was 2 years went by in like one episode, and massive time skips like that. I just don't like it. But that's a good and a bad thing, real quick. Another good thing I liked was character development. They actually developed their characters fairly well. They gave them their own personalities, their own interests, their own stats, quote unquote stats. Armin was smart, Mikasa was overall really good, and Aaron had balls. That's what he had. He had a lot of it, and everyone admired that. Everyone admired his balls. But I liked that each character had a unique personality that was only for them. Have said this in other Malix Talks videos, but there's still some animes out there to where each character seems vaguely familiar to every other character, and I just don't like that. But this pretty gave each character their own personality and made everything pretty wrap up pretty nicely, actually. Another good thing about it was the art style. I like some of the landscapes and how there was the double shadow effect, as I'm going to start calling it, because there was the line shadows and then the regular shadows, which I've seen in animes before and I always liked it, but I felt like Attack on Titan really pulled it off well, especially with some of the darker moods and things like that. I feel like they really pulled it all together with some of the shading. Shading can make or break an anime. Another good thing I liked it was the voice acting in both the dub and the sub. I could tell there was emotion in it, and I could tell what they were getting at. Not like some of the vague dubs and some of the vague subs to where there's just a miss in the translation somewhere and you don't completely understand it all. But I liked the way Attack on Titan pulled it together. I liked how they spoke, and I like how they didn't have very like small words throughout the entire thing. I like how some of them actually used intelligence and bigger words and words that the other characters you wouldn't notice using. I like that. I like the minor details like that. Another thing I really liked about Attack on Titan was the diversity in Titan types. I know there were the Titan Transformers and all that. And I'm gonna put a spoiler warning at the beginning of this, just in case. But I really liked the concept of people could be turned into Titans. I'm still not 100% sure on how that worked. I'm gonna start reading the manga here pretty soon and get further in, maybe do another Malix talks over Attack on Titan in the future whenever I get all my details settled, because I really like to talk about Attack on Titan. It was overall a solid anime. I mean, my hype for it was not as big as others, and I didn't like it as much as others. There were some things I really did like, though, like Levi being a badass. That was pretty awesome. A little too OP for the area, though. Something that kind of confused me. How everyone else was weak and everything, and he was lightning fast and beyond human speed. There might be something to that later, maybe not. I don't know, but just something I thought. I noticed throughout the anime there was repetition of certain animations, like a Titan trying to climb something on a wall, on a tree, something like that. And there was like repetitions of animations. I couldn't understand why. Maybe to save time, maybe they were running low on a budget for that type of scene. Something I don't know. I don't really know what they were doing, but not probably no one really noticed. But I noticed because I would see a repetition of certain character animations. Some of the abnormal titans were kind of odd. Odd would be a good word, actually. Like the one that jumped. It was weird. I mean, I understand how some run and something like that, but the way their arms flailed and everything, I just had trouble understanding some of the concepts behind Attack on Titan. I don't know why. I just had small issues with certain things. I don't know. Just the way the body should work. Just my mind didn't understand it. My mind couldn't comprehend it because I try to stay within the realm of reality, not arms flailing all over the place when I run. That's just how I am. But overall, I thought it was a pretty good anime. Manga's probably pretty good too. I'm gonna check out the manga here probably right after I post this video, or right as it's uploading. And I'm gonna get more info on it. I might update this video later on, later down the road, something like that. But as it stands right now, to recap a little bit, I love the character development. I love the story idea. I love the style they put it in. The art style, loved it. I don't know what it just pulled it together and it pulled it off so well. I loved how they brought all the characters together and how each character played his own special role. Even if his role was dying, they can pull it off. They pulled it off fairly well, actually. Now, something I didn't like again was the time skip, and that's probably the biggest set off for me. I hit it with SAO and I'll hit it with this one. I don't like time skips. I don't know why. I just don't like the massive time skips like that. I didn't like it in Naruto when it went to Shippuden because I know they showed a little bit more, but at first I didn't like it. But then they showed a little bit of his training and it kind of fixed it. But I don't like time skips. Just don't. I did like some of the plot twists in it. Some of the plot twists were pretty nice. Some of them were. Probably a lot more to come, but for now, it's pretty good. I'd recommend it. If you're new to anime or anything, I'd say watch Attack on Titan. It's pretty good, or read the manga. I'm gonna check out the manga, like I said, here in a little bit. Uh, that's all I really got for this Malix Talks. If you have a subject you would like for me to talk about, please comment it down below, and I will try to get to it as soon as I can. Like I said, I will be doing a Malix Talks on the weekdays. On the weekends, though, I will be busy with other things. Until I get those squared away, I will not be able to post on the weekends. So if you have a topic you want me to do, comment it down below and I'll check it out and I'll do my research on it before I actually do anything on the subject. Because someone recommended Attack on Titan to me down there in the comments once. So I watched it. I mean, they had already been telling me to watch it and then they just suggested it as a topic. And I went, alright, I've been watching it, why not? And then I just finished up the last like 12 episodes in that night, which was last night. And here we are. I mean, I will do my research as much as I can on the topic and I'll plan accordingly. Sometimes I'll even write notes if I need to. But that's all I really got for this Malix Talks, and I hope y'all enjoyed this. And can't repeat it enough. Please comment something down there. I really like talking. I really like voicing my opinion. It's kind of fun. It gives me a release. It gives me a place to talk about my opinions on subjects, and it also kind of gives me a chance to look up other things and explore something new. Like if you recommend an anime or tell me that you want me to do it, I won't be able to do it the next day unless it's like a short anime, but I'll try to get to it as soon as I can. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my opinions on Attack on Titan. I highly recommend it, and I hope to see you all again next time.